today is the day. We are finally getting the turbo swap done. I'm going to be doing two different perspectives, so this footage might look clearer. I think I'm shooting in 4K. If not, then I'll bump it up in the next clip. But and that one shoots at 1080, but that one will have the color correction look that I want. This one I'll try to work with in post. But today we're going to be doing the turbo install, removal and install for the TD04 turbo on the EJ205 WRX. So today I will be showing you guys step by step, because I've been looking at a lot of videos and not all people them show them like the removal but not the installation. I've heard the installation is kind of difficult, but we'll try to figure it out together. So first what we're going to do is there's two 12s right there and right there. If you want a fast explanation how to remove this, I've done it on a video previously. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to move, I'm going to do it a little different this time. We're going to move these two 12s on each side. I believe these are 12s as well. And we're going to take off these three 10s that are connected to these air lines. And then I think we're going to take off these lines instead. And we're just going to remove the whole thing. I'll do what I can do on my reach, because currently I'm having the downpipe soak in WD-40 right now, because I'm not too sure if it is super soaked or not. But I'm going to do my best to take off the intercooler, and in the meantime while it's soaking, and then I'll try to take off the downpipe as well, and I'll show you what to look for down there. We're in familiar territory. Top mount intercooler is off. I'm going to take off the intercooler bracket, which I believe this is either a 10 or a 12, might be a 12 here and here, and it should just come off. And then my heat shield's aftermarket, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to take this one off. And then I'll take off the top part of the downpipe. It should be able to just drop, and then we will go from there. But my camera died. I don't know how. Let me see if I can figure out how to set up my iPhone and try to show you how to do this, guys. Because I do want to try to give you as much in-depth walkthrough as possible, but it is just me today. The reason why Katie's in helping me is because she actually got a concussion at work, so I had her rest, so she doesn't do anything. But yeah, let me take this off, and then take this off, and see if I can pop you guys up. Katie's here.
Look in the land's not away. It's right here.
Oh, I didn't know the land was right there. Basically, what we had to do, because my car's special, is take out the air box so I can access this hose down here. It's the one that looks like the fucking laundry hose. Or that one. There's a clamp that's all the way down. There's a clamp that's all the way down there that I took off. I couldn't get from the top side. And actually, The rest of that bracket I'm fucking throwing away because holy shit. But what was killing me was this. My HMS turbo heat shield. Sorry, but I don't like you guys. I'm getting a heat shield. So right now I'm working on getting the turbo or the downpipe off. I'm almost done. I have one bolt left. And yeah, so essentially it's gonna be 2 14s. Take a close or take a wrench and then take a ratcheting wrench. And what you're gonna do is this. I'm gonna take the reason why the wrench is, well, maybe on this side it might be, because so the part of the turbo, how it curves out, take the wrench and put it right there.
Don't do overheat it though.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and not drop it, put it in there. But what I like to do first is actually, to make sure I don't fucking drop it, line up the 14 mil, take this bad boy, and you just kind of do like a, with the right hand, you're gonna pull, with the left hand, you're gonna push, so.
Nice.
Okay, this is the bracket for my heat shield. I don't know if yours is the same, if it's OEM, I really don't know. But to make sure we don't lose anything, like I have done in my other videos, I like to put the hardware together. Now,
The hell is that?
my downpipe. I also have a pair and mid pipe. Didn't know that. It's cool. So now I have to take apart the up pipe, which will be, so there'll be 3 bolts that you need to take off. This will be a lot easier for teaching purposes. There'll be 3 bolts you need to take off. But first, let me walk through the downpipe. So there's 3 studs for the turbo. I went underneath the car, took off the downpipe from the downpipe to mid pipe, where that flange is before the tranny, or right next to the tranny, excuse me. Took off those 2 bolts, then went up, and I took off these 3 nuts from the studs. And then I went up top, took off these 2. And then boom, we have that. So now I have to take off these 3 bolts, which I'm hoping are still 14s. I have my special 1 of 1 WD-40 Flatboy edition. I don't know what happened.
Is that yours?
No, it was your dad's.
Oh, I was just like,
I have no idea what happened, but
probably something landed on it.
it works. I'm going to be soaking the threads for a little bit. I'm gonna let those sit for a couple seconds, let them marinate.
You got it. You got it.
And the last one. Oh, I forgot about this. My gasket.
Yeah.
I got new ones, so which I'm kind of excited to show, even though they're just gaskets. But here's my downpipe. I don't know if you can see how custy that is on camera. What's really bad is my down to mid. I think there's an exhaust leak. I think that's why, one of the reasons why it sounded so shitty. Oh yeah, you can see where I think the exhaust leak.
And none of this was your fault.
Fuck no. Well, it was
The previous owner. Jesus.
okay. So
Now what?
now we're gonna be taking off the lines. I have one. Why? Whoever did the turbo last should go fuck themselves, man. Why you have all the fucking clips facing the wrong way? Which is I'm gonna fix right now. This is actually retarded. They should be up like this, you know? So I was like, oh, it's time to do the turbo. But not fucking, oh, let me just take 5 fucking minutes to put it upside down so whoever owns the car next, who's probably a lovely brown man with a big wiener, will gladly love to fucking kill himself. Yeah, you fucking are. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Okay, we have the bitch in here now, after a whole bunch of cussing and complaining and whining. Got all the lines hooked up. Now I just gotta put the downpipe back on, the intercooler, and the intake. This you've already seen before, that you already seen before. This I'll try to show. It's relatively easy, and I also have new gaskets for that as well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the downpipe to mid pipe and bolt it back up here, and then you're gonna take the downpipe part, bolt it back up there, and if I can work on the brightness, there's 3 studs at the bottom. And then those 2 bolts I have for my heat shield bracket. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the downpipe here, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So I have the downpipe. I had to use the same gasket because Grimsby sent me the wrong one. So I gotta call them tomorrow, get that situated. But just gotta put these two bolts up here, which are the bracket to my heat shield, and then I will be selective on what bolts to use because I am not putting all those fuckers back on again. Okay, we got everything together. Kind of nervous.
Hold on. I'm over here. So I'm gonna be selective.
Say about 2 weeks after the installation. Now, the last clip you saw that I was pretty upset with the check engine light being on. It's actually funny, when I was editing this video, I was just watching my roller coaster of emotions, and I thought it was hilarious because it's like, dude, it's that's the fun in it, you know, to get upset when shit goes wrong. With when you fix it, you know, you're like, fuck, I did it, you know, like I fixed the car. But in that moment in time, if you understand, you totally get it. If not, then you soon will whenever you decide to get a project car. If you want to get one, that, man, I was just pissed. So basically what it was is I didn't plug in my mass airflow sensor all the way. Essentially was what it was, because I unplugged it. I scanned the code and it was our mass airflow sensor code. It's like, oh shit, maybe I just didn't plug it in all the way. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and then I didn't start it the next day because I needed to prime the turbo. That's why it sounded so weird. Why I sound like a little because I forgot to prime the turbo, but the turbo is not harmed in any way. I checked, it's fine, it's totally good. So I looked it up as I disconnected the fuel pump relay to then just let, I guess, the oil prime the turbo itself in the vehicle. I looked it up and I haven't had any problems with it. I'll try to find the article and link it in the description on the forums. I actually don't know how to say the forum. It's like an NASIOC or something like that. I don't know if there's a way you say that acronym or something, but I'm still fairly new to the Subi world. But this is very close I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. My camera's at home. I just got off work. I work like 35 minutes away from home, and by the time I get home, it's really dark. So I didn't want to film this last clip in the dark. But there's a clip where I'm still not tuned, but I'm like, in this clip I'm revving the fuck out of the car. Not really revving the fuck out of it, but I'm revving it to, I guess, see if the turbo is healthy, and it is so much healthier than the previous turbo. I try to take pictures of the turbo if I didn't clean it beforehand, the old one that I pulled out, and I'll try to show some screenshots, but you can see the streaks of oil in the turbine and in everything, and it was just so bad. But this new turbo is just doing so much better. Now I just need to save up for my access port, and then I want to get a cold air intake, but with a box, so then I can go, I guess it's technically stage 2 or stage 1 plus. I'm not too sure. Well, I have a downpipe, so that's why I'm like saying it might be safe. I have to relook it up again. I'm still learning everything, but I would like to get tuned. I know in the 2.0s, if you run a downpipe, you should be fine. I smell really rich, and I just don't like that. And it might just be because I have no cats besides my headers. It might just be that, but I don't know. If you know, please tell me in the comments. I'm still learning. I would love to learn everything, because eventually when this build goes down, shit is gonna go crazy, and I'm probably gonna be lost and have a lot of fits on camera. But it'll be great. It'll be great, because when I look back at it in editing, I'm gonna laugh, and you guys will probably laugh with me or at me, and it's great. It's funny. It is the purpose of me doing this, to entertain. Car's running amazing. I just wanted to close it out. I left it on cliffhangers. I forgot to record. Shout out Kellen Morse again for the turbo, because without you, this video would not have been possible. Shout out Grim Speed for the gaskets, even though I ordered the wrong one. It wasn't their fault, it was my fault. I forgot that I had an aftermarket exhaust setup, so my downpipe to mid pipe, or I guess cat back pipe, just was not, it wasn't the right size. I think it was a 2-inch and I have a 3-inch, so that's why it just wasn't working. But yeah, I just want to close this thing out. This video is very important to me. It's basically kind of the blueprint of where I want the channel to go in the future with these videos. I'm planning on doing more aesthetic mods for now, until I save it for my access port. Basically, I guess more mods for me as the driver inside that I will appreciate more than people on the outside. But that's all I really gotta say for now. So expect videos. Follow me on Instagram. I give a lot more updates on Instagram about the channel. I don't think I have access to YouTube stories yet. I think you actually need to hit a certain amount of like subscribers or something like that, or be a partner to use that feature. But once I do become a partner, I will be using that feature a lot, as much as my IG. But follow me on IG if you want updates on the channel. If not, then you don't gotta follow me. It's all up to you, dog. But anyways, my car is warmed up. It's time for me to go home. So I'm gonna close the video. If you liked what you see, make sure you ding my dong down below, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you want to keep tabs. So subscribe, then hit the notification bell, so you can keep tabs on whenever I upload. Like I said, you want more frequent updates on behind the scenes stuff for the channel, follow me on Instagram down below. It'll be in the description if you missed it in the beginning of the video. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and all that juice. It's your boy Too True signing out. Peace.